Hello everybody, my name is Horatius, I am Gold 2 and I know my main. And today is going to be episode 3 of my Omen Teleport Guide series. And today we're going to be covering Fracture. So we're going to start off with attacking A site from A main. Your default smokes are going to be
cover going out.
You're going to make this smoke. So it's like sticking out of the choke point, and there's only one way that the enemy can swing out to the side here. And you're also going to smoke CT.
Shadows traveling.
You're going to make it nice and flush with the wall so the enemies can't swing out. Make sure you don't
Shadows traveling.
where the enemies could swing out from the side and get a kill while still being hidden from drop. So those are your default smokes. If you want to push ropes as Omen, there are two things you can do.
Cover going
You're
out.
gonna toss your normal smoke. And if it's an eco round, I recommend
Stealing
flashing it,
sight.
TPing up inside. Now the reason we do this on an eco round is because it's pretty risky. There could be somebody inside this smoke, and you could easily get killed. But since it's an eco, it won't really matter. And the off chance that there isn't somebody in this smoke, if somebody tries to push into it, you're gonna have the advantage, and you're gonna be able to shoot them first. If it's a buy round, what are you gonna do? You're gonna toss the same smoke.
Shadows traveling.
You're gonna flash this line. You're gonna flash all here.
Blinding.
So you get the people that are hiding behind here, and hiding behind there. And then you're gonna TP up over here. This allows you to fight anybody over here who are gonna be distracted by your team coming through main, so you can pinch them. And the guys over here are gonna be blind. You could also just flash it,
Stealing sight.
and swing. But I like to teleport up here, because then you also have a really good angle if somebody tries to retake through.
Here.
Now, if you're gonna push through main, there's only really two things you can do. You're going to flash all of this. So you're gonna flash behind here, right? You're gonna flash all of this behind here, right? But it's also gonna get behind here. So after you blind that, right, there's two places you can go.
Blinding.
You can teleport into heaven, or you can teleport
Here.
under hell on the site. Now there are disadvantages and advantages to both. The trouble with TPing into heaven is if there's somebody hiding right here, right? They're gonna be holding here waiting for somebody to push usually. Now if you teleport into heaven, you have to try and get within these squares, these two squares, because your blind is not as good as it once was, those who know. The blind nerf to all of the blinds in Valorant hit pretty hard for your Omen teleports. So you gotta make sure you jump and you teleport and you hold your teleport up, so it's like in an arc, right? So you don't want to teleport there, you want to jump and teleport up into here, because that is far enough away where they won't see you. Now teleporting into hell, it's pretty much the same situation. If somebody's playing like further back here, for example, they're gonna see you teleport. But if they're not, because sometimes people are gonna be playing like close behind here, right? They won't see you. So that's also a really good teleport. So again, what you're gonna do is you're gonna decide where you teleport before you go, right?
Blinding.
You teleport, either teleport hell, or you teleport all the way up into heaven. You make sure you jump and get up here. Now, attacking A from drop. A drop is pretty difficult because there's not a lot of easy ways to get down with any agent really. Maybe like Waylay or Raze can double dash or satchel onto the site, but us Omens, our teleport isn't that long, okay? But there are a few good teleport sequences that we can do. One of them,
Shadows traveling.
get a smoke on top of here, okay? TP into it. You can flash
Stealing
heaven.
sight.
I meant to teleport onto heaven. Then just teleport up and down here. And this is also, they're also not going to be looking over here. They're going to be like that. So they won't see you teleport. That's one way. Another way you can do is
Cover going
your
out.
smokes, but this smoke
Cover going out.
is gonna be on top of this
Here.
box. You can jump and teleport on there. You can even sneak down here, and you can fight anybody over here. You could kill the guy over here, maybe the guy in ropes. Those are the two best teleport sequences you can do from drop. What you can also do is, if you don't mind smoking this area off, let's say there's no other teammates with you, you can smoke like this and just drop down. Then it gives you enough room so you can TP into heaven. I'll show you again. I'm just gonna smoke right on this corner. Don't do it close because then it won't work. You won't have enough space. Probably best to flash
Stealing
first.
sight.
You can drop down. The enemies won't see you because you're in your smoke, and you can get into help. If you're lurking through a drop, you can actually go down onto this platform without making any noise. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand a little bit away from this, and if you watch, right, I'm not making any noise even though I'm not shifting or anything. So you can go a few steps without making noise. If you come up close, right, you can sort of get onto it, then shift as you go down here, and that's a really good way to lurk. I guess you could also do it by, like, if you were just attacking it and you didn't want people to know,
Cover going out.
you could smoke it like that, and then sort of do the same thing and jump down, and your smoke will be covering it. Now let's go attack on E. So going through B main, there's only really one good teleport spot, and it's gonna be right here. But before that, don't get ahead of myself here, we're gonna talk about smokes. Your default smokes are always gonna be smoking
Cover going out.
CT, and then smoking this area here, canteen. But when you smoke canteen, I see a lot of people smoke like this, which is not terrible. It's a okay smoke, but people can still like swing out like this. They can hold here, and that's actually like a pretty big risk for your team. So usually I like to smoke like this, similar to like the sunset smoke, blocking off market, where it's just a little bit out, okay, so the enemy can't hold or swing out. So make sure you do your smokes like that. I see a lot of people smoking
Cover
tower.
going out.
Don't do this. Please don't do this. Right? Like, it just leaves. Imagine you're trying to push site, right? The tower is the least of your worries. Like, you can deal with tower after you get up here, but you're gonna be dealing with all of this, and that's gonna be so much more worse than tower when you're entering site. Teleports. Only one decent teleport on this site, really. It's gonna be right here. Like in this corner. If you see when I go, I'm kind of covered, right? I'm covered from tower. I'm covered from here. Right? It's the only spot that has like protection for you. But you're gonna need to supplement this in case there are people on site. So there's two things you can do. You can flash the whole site, then TP. Make sure you don't go on top, because then you're kind of cooked. You TP into it, and then you can fight people on site. Or you toss a smoke, toss it on like the end of it, on the back, and then you can teleport into it. And then you can sort of sneak around here, right? Then you can fight people like this. And this pretty much covers you. There's only like a small amount that they can see through, right? So that's the best thing you can do for attacking B main. Now, if you're attacking through arcade, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pretty much ignore tower, because tower is super risky unless you have like other agents, utilities that can help you, right? But when you attack tower, the only really good thing you can do is just slash, TP, and hope nobody's close, right? Because like if somebody's close, there's not like a lot you can do. So maybe have like your Teho or like your breach or something stun up here, or like you need other people's util to really be successful attacking that, if in case somebody's there. But when you're attacking through here, usually sometimes it's smoked off. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your flash like this, right? It's gonna flash all of sight. It's also gonna flash this corner and behind. I think that's called Tetris, right? So you're gonna flash it.
Stealing sight.
Then you can simply swing out, okay? Because the guy that hides behind here is blind, the guy here blind, and then everybody's sight is gonna be blind as well. And of course, you'll have your smokes like this. So nobody's gonna be able to, swing you or anything. Now, I think that is about it for attacking sites. Let's start with playing post plant on A. If you after you get up here maybe, or you go health, you might be in like a sticky situation where it's like a 2v1 or a 1v1 and they know where you are. Let's say I'm fighting somebody up here and they know I'm here. This is super easily spammable, right? So you don't want to be up here. What you can do is you can easily teleport between hell and heaven just by going up through here. Okay? So if you're stuck hell, you can TP heaven. If you're stuck heaven, you can TP hell, right? That's pretty good in your post plant situations. A couple of one ways you could do. You could one way on top of this thing, because people are always like fighting back here. You could do this one way I showed before.
Cover going out.
Pretty simple. Yeah, that's pretty much it. For post plant on B, there's a couple of good places you can TP onto. I like on top of, I think this is again, yeah, on top of here, right? You teleport right on top of here. This is a good position to hold from. But usually it's just your normal post plant stuff that you have with any other agent. Just throw your normal smokes. You could one way this if you want. Try and do this from here. But besides that, there's not much post plant for Omen. Now, defending. Let's start on A side again. Your default smokes. It's gonna change a lot since you can get attacked by so many angles on this site, right? Usually there's gonna be somebody pushing main, and there's gonna be some people pushing top. So your smokes are pretty much gonna usually look like this. Pick your flush smoke with the wall there, and then do a kind of similar thing over here. These are gonna be your usual smokes, right? Now, if there's nobody drop, or you don't hear any noise drop, and they're pushing rope, you can always just do this smoke as well, right? Or you can throw that same one way up there, along with your main smoke.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the smokes you need to know for defense on A. Let's see. Let me look at my notes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can also do the falling runway trick. You see Flex Ninja do all the time. Right, it's really good on A main. If you know people's there, see the falling one way, see people's feet. That's if you're playing pretty passively on A side. If you want to be aggressive through A main, there's two smokes you can do. You can smoke like this, which denies a lot of space for the enemy, and if you're pushing it, you have all your teammates, everybody put your util, and you can push up all the way here, which is really good. If you're doing like sort of more like aggressive but also stall play, you can smoke like this instead, which is also really good smoke. Your blind is really good on this side of the map, right? So that's really good for defending A main if you want to be aggressive. Now, defending drop. The falling one-way smoke is really good right here if you want to toss it at like the beginning of the round. It's up going out. It's really good. Somebody usually is lurking drop. That also gets you more space for your team. You can get the orb, whatever you need. If you fall back here, like you're getting overwhelmed, your Omen teleport like covers this entire area. So if you're getting pushed, that's a really good. Let's say teleport. I meant blind. Your Omen blind covers this entire area.
Stealing sight.
So yeah, that's really good as well. I think that's it for defending A. I believe it is. Oh yeah, before we go on, quick tutorial on the silent rope drop. It is very useful on pretty much any map with ropes. What you're gonna do, you're gonna shift walk up to the rope, right? When you get towards the bottom of it, you're gonna press S, F, and then space bar, like really quickly. Okay, you're gonna press S, F, sorry, and then the space bar. I'll show you again. When you fall, when you get to the bottom, S, F, and then your space bar. S, F, space bar. What that does is when you press S and F, it allows you to get onto the rope quietly, and then the space bar will let you get off like super quickly. Now, defending B. Defending B from sight, I love to hide in this little rat corner, okay? Because like nobody ever clears this unless they're coming from over here, right? So what I'll usually do is I'll toss your usual smoke here, and I'll toss another smoke here, and hold this while the enemy pushes main, and then somebody usually like comes over here, maybe tucks into this corner. I can kill them, I can swing out, kill anybody here, right? Or I'll just stand further back, right? And I'll toss another one in these falling one ways.
Cover going out.
I'll swing and I'll kill anybody that's close. Another good spot to hide on site is just tucked really deep into this corner, because they can only come up from here and from here, right? And usually when the enemy is gonna come up, right, they're gonna go like this. They're gonna like check kinda, but they're not gonna check there, you know, right? And you'll be pretty hidden, and you'll be able to get at least one kill usually. You can also play from tower. You can do like a falling armor like this, which is also good for blocking sight. If, for example, you were too late or something, and you forgot smoke, or whatever, is already past your smoke, you want to toss another one. That's stop them from going to sight deeper. That's pretty useful. With arcade, I don't really play arcade much because I always lose fights here, but I think it's pretty good if you can just smoke it here, right? If you want to hold this, or you can smoke it here.
Cover going out.
And just hold tower. But if you want to get aggressive, you can. You can toss the smoke like that.
Going out.
You can flash, fight anybody if you need. Teleport over here. You can get, you know, pretty weird with that. Try and fight if you need. I think that's pretty much it for defending, right? Now, we got one more, and that's gonna be retakes. Retakes on A. I think it's pretty complicated on this side. Actually, I think Fracture is pretty complicated for retaking. It's pretty difficult, I think. But it's gonna be pretty much the same with attacking, except you're gonna have one more option to go through, and it's gonna be right here. So I think just take the fights you can. If you need, you can toss like a one-way like this, which one way's for sight. You could teleport into here. If you want to get on top of heaven, you probably should flash before you do that though. But yeah, besides that, it's gonna be pretty similar to attacking A, right? You're gonna do your basic flash TPs. If you know somebody's in here, you can flash them. TP behind the site. Not too complicated, I don't think. Yeah. And on B site, B site's a little more difficult, I think. Usually, they're gonna be stuck in tower or over here. Just smoke where you know they are. Like, you know their tower, smoke tower, and just try and fight with your team. Your blind is gonna be really good on a retake like this because it covers so much. That same blind that I showed you before. So retaking is gonna be pretty similar to attack, but you're just gonna be doing it from deeper. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. That's all of the tech I know for Omen on Fracture. I'm sorry for not uploading for a little bit. I actually got banned from Valorant because there was an issue with my BIOS and Vanguard flagged me, and yeah, I got taken down for a while. And unfortunately, I don't have any clips of my gameplay today either because of that same reason. So I apologize, but thank you for anybody who comments, likes, you know, supports this. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment for what map you want next. Yeah, thank you.